Alright, let me get that beat. Turn these ears up, yeah, that's it. Let's go. Zero Idea Productions presents Episode 3.8, brought to you by our patrons. AtlanticHouseBuyers.com. Do you have a dump on weeds you're trying to offload for some quick cash? Stop telling yourself that you'll get to it eventually and take the money now. Let Atlantic House Buyers take all the stress away and compensate you with a fair price. Shine Shop LLC. Tired of pulling up to the traffic light and having some snot-nosed weekend warrior accident staring at you from the back of a Suburban? Get your windows tinted today and flick that little kid off so hard, with no consequence because his weak little eyes can't see you. Shine Shop LLC will also detail your car with such care and precision that your better half will think you're coming home with a brand new vehicle and start a fight. Also brought to you by Chaptico Market and Deli. Who doesn't love ice cream? But that's not the best part about the pride and joy of Southern Maryland. They can barely keep up with the amount of fried chicken they pump out daily that is more addictive than Chick-fil-A and better for you. Not to mention they're also open on Sundays. This show is also brought to you by Wes Rice, Adam Holmes, Laurie Birch, Matthew Norvell, Wes Wilkes First Home Mortgage, Katie Gates, Ben Kiss-Skull, and Amanda Miller. Take it away, boys.
What's up, guys? We are back. It is episode 9.
9, I think, yeah.
We're going to jump into it. Dementia's scary.
Yeah, it is.
That's like the scariest thing to me.
My grandma had it pretty good. I had some crazy conversations with her before she kicked it.
I wanted to bring it up because, like, right before we came on, we were talking about somebody you guys probably don't know. Maybe you do. Patch the Pirate. You remember him?
Oh, yeah. Big. Of course I know Patch the Pirate. It's still used in churches, by the way. My little niece.
What are y'all talking
So,
about?
My nieces
sorry,
use it.
real quick. Patch the Pirate, he used to do, like, audio, like, tapes, cassette tapes for, like, kids in Christian schools and stuff like that.
All right.
And it was literally his whole family did it together. Like I brought Felix, Amanda, everyone down, and we recorded, like, I'm the pirate, my wife's the seagull, the kids are this and that and that. And, they did it for a long time, years.
It got really big because, like, when I was in, like, 4th, 5th, and 6th grade at Victory Baptist, that's what we used for every Wednesday night at church. Like, have you ever heard of Awanas or something like that?
Yeah, the Awanas Club?
That's what it is, except it's a different version. And he's making all this music on the side.
Yeah, he did a bunch of music on the side. And my sister actually went to his church in South Carolina for, like, years now. But now he has, like, dementia and stuff.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's kind of like...
He does wear a patch, though.
Poor Patch.
No, he actually lost his eye,
Yeah.
But yeah, his name's Ron.
Captain Ron
Hamilton?
Ron Hamilton, yeah. And yeah, he's kind of like all screwed up, and it just freaks me out to think. And Mo just posted something earlier. Mo Owens posted something about his grandmother, and he said, I didn't realize how bad it gets, but my grandmother didn't want to hug me because she was scared, which is like incredible to think about.
Yeah, it's scary stuff, man.
Dementia is like a plaque, like on your tooth, but on your brain. They say so like you can halt it by what you eat. I mean, it's based on your diet.
Absolutely.
A ton.
And sleep.
Like everything.
I think sleep too.
They don't know how to get rid of it yet, but they know how to slow it down or stop it. Just like type 2 diabetes. Like you can totally halt it or reverse it.
I know.
You totally can based on your diet.
Yeah.
And heart disease, all of it.
Yeah.
But dementia's one of them.
I mean, it's brutal to think about because it's like, I'm not even going to know it's happening.
Nope.
If it happened to me, like, you don't even know what's happening, and then, like, everyone else has got to deal with it. It's really harder.
I think you know it's happening, but then it goes too far, then you don't know anymore.
Okay, right. You start realizing.
My old neighbor growing up, whose tractor I have now, which is a 1996 John Deere, his wife, so they were the old couple next door who had a perfect yard. She had it. Alzheimer's or dementia, I can't remember which one, but, she would knock on our door once in a while, asking where she lived and stuff like that, and it was kind of crazy.
Yikes.
It's terrifying to me.
I haven't ever had to deal with it personally, though, at all yet. So
I hope not.
So I remember when after a year or so after my dad died, that really took a toll on my mama, and like I would go see her, and me and her would have full-fledged conversations about how her and her new husband were about to start a family.
Yeah, I remember you telling us that. I forgot about
She was
that.
like, She thought she was.
Sometimes it's good to re-talk about these things because we forget.
Some memories just get
She
covered
thought it
up.
was like 1940s, and like her and my papa were getting married, and he just came home from the war and all this stuff.
I mean, it's not such a bad thing. Can you imagine, like, you just get to
I wonder if the old memories
with your wife.
are more clear if you can't remember the new ones.
Right.
Like, if that's all you have, because I wonder if you just talked to her and she was perfectly fine, if she could remember in like such great detail as she probably did when she was talking to you.
Right.
Like, I can't remember all those details.
What would be scary is like
Well, maybe. Oh, go ahead. I'm
saying
sorry.
inappropriate things to like, I don't know, like different family members that you don't know that are your family members, and you're just talking out of your butt.
Looking good,
Like,
girl. It's like your great niece or something.
You smack them with it. It's like,
Well, if you don't do
man.
that anyways,
I think
why
so,
would you do
right?
it then?
Oh, yeah, that never
Yeah.
happens.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're not really like that, I think
Yeah.
it'll be fine.
Why would it come out then?
It's just funny.
I hope not.
Funny thought. Funny thought there. Hilarious, Mike. So moving on, what happened this week? Oh, 99s.
All right, so
Let's get to it.
let's.
Wes is here, guys.
And Wes is here.
I know.
Hello.
I feel like he's all the way over there, so we gotta like, hey, Wes is here, guys. What's up?
Hey.
The crowd goes wild. Gladys is here.
Unfortunately.
she's always here.
Oh, hey,
Sorry.
Gladys.
Jeez.
Shut.
Jeez.
Peach.
So let's
Dude,
toast.
I got one of the toughest. You guys are right. I thought you
They
guys
get
were-
hard every now and then.
Oh, please
Oh.
isolate
Got
that.
it.
Cut
That's
your
what
finger
she
up.
said.
Let's isolate it.
They get hard every now and
Timestamp
then.
that.
All right. I got root beer.
So I've got a Long Island iced tea. Shake has peaches.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I want to see something real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, still bad.
Yep. Still pretty bad.
Yep. Just a little.
So we all made donations. Well, at least 3 of the 4 of us did.
Oh yeah.
Jacob. No, we all did.
Well, dude, it's not. No one. You don't have to do it.
But no.
Wes came diving in after
You
this.
guys donated $50 each to.
I didn't see a snapshot.
Lucky Finn.
Yes.
You didn't see my snapshot?
No.
Because I didn't do the Lucky Finn.
Yeah, he did the other one.
I did our friend's daughter.
I did that like 2 weeks ago.
Okay, that's what I'm bringing up. We're cheersing.
Said
do
3 or
that.
4.
He totally stiff-armed Felix, like right in the face into the dirt. Just kidding.
Everybody's got.
No, but we donate. Oh, it's our swear jar
Yeah.
donation. So it's it was Lucky Finn. It's whatever you want to do. You really can just do $5 or
Right.
nothing, whatever. But everyone's got stuff, whatever.
Yeah, but no, you guys donated $50 each to
Yeah.
that, and I donated $50, and I don't know how much you donated to the Austins.
He donated $100.
but it's probably a lot more than that.
I saw it.
How much
did?
was it?
Yeah, $100.
Oh, okay, very good then.
Yeah, that's super nice.
We're trying to help out.
So I mean, you can't blame him. Today, it was funny though because I sent a screenshot of what I did. I said, "Dude, we followed through,
Right.
like on the swear jar thing." And then Wes was like, "I'm right behind you." I was like, "Whoa, that's awesome!"
It was.
And then Jake was like, "Right behind you," and he just copy and pasted Wes's.
I wish.
Dude,
I was
going
gonna say Wes caught on so quick.
I didn't. I said
I didn't
Because
Yeah,
it
you're
has,
right.
it has like a transaction ID number.
I know, but I didn't. You could see
look
that
at it. I
little
just
numbers
said,
like that.
dang. I said, dang.
No, the truth is, I know Jake isn't that nice.
Well, meanwhile, he gave
Wes,
off.
I thought we had to talk about you spending all this money recently, and here you go again. One paycheck, and now
Listen,
you're off the
if
rails.
My
You
wife
might
comes
as well
to
throw it
me.
in the smoker.
If my wife comes to me and says, "Why did you donate $50 to Lucky Finn?" I'm gonna say, "Sit down and make me a sandwich for me."
Oh
She
my!
don't listen. She don't listen.
I'm gonna make her listen to that. I'll text it to her.
What about those
She
shirts
won't
you've been
ever say
buying?
that. She
Yeah.
won't ever say that. So we're both
Why are you
good.
being charitable, you piece of shit?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Yeah. So cheers to Lucky Finn and to Natalie. We hope
Mm-hmm.
obviously everything turns around. That's the main goal.
Yes.
But we don't know.
Yeah.
So everyone.
Cheers.
Yeah. What else?
Good luck, bud. You're on your own on this one.
Drink up. Salud.
He said good luck, bud. I thought you were
Oh, I'm
talking
talking to you. No, not Natalie. I'm giving you good luck on finishing out your cheers.
I'm deleting all that.
No,
No,
you're
it's
not.
good.
I'm just kidding.
No.
All right. It's good.
Down the hatch.
How's that root beer? How's that root beer?
Oh!
I don't want to sponsor from these people because I don't want them to. I don't
wanna
want
do
free.
it anymore.
I don't want.
I don't wanna
If
do
someone
it.
else steps up with something good,
I don't want to do it
Hey,
anymore.
don't shit on our sponsor.
we just give them money and they give me headaches.
Yeah, they're killing us.
Ooh, that pineapple burned. It hit my nose.
That ain't no damn pineapple.
We give them money. We give them money. I punch holes in my bathroom wall.
Exactly. We don't need this.
Like I feel every little piece of spit from here to like here.
Mm-hmm.
I feel all of it.
every bit of my intestines. No, it's not there yet. Stomach.
Hey, so can I one thing before you get started?
Yeah.
I got a quick change to the set list.
Okay.
In my rush to get here,
You thought of something?
nope, I left the twine at home.
Oh, we're not doing
So,
the ear battle.
I mean,
No,
thank God, because I wasn't planning on doing that.
I literally put it in Lauren's car,
bro.
and I was in such a rush to get here because I figured Jake was here waiting to shoot.
Yeah.
That I left it.
And I was. When you got here, I was waiting in this chair.
Yep.
I just imagine Jake running down here as he sees me pulling in the driveway.
I actually
just
stood
sitting
up there
down.
for 5 minutes. You took forever to back in and get out of your truck, so I left you.
Yeah, whatever.
I did. I
Whatever.
literally waited. And it started raining.
So there was a story of a local man. It's the superintendent at Charles County Landfill. And
Silly.
he was fired for doing blackface in 2013, which is pretty recent to doing it.
Yeah. 8 years.
It's like, I can understand. I can actually understand like the 70s, 60s, even before that. It's a little weird, but it's almost like the times were a little different.
Yeah.
We did
Log into Mike's Facebook. That's wild. He's clicking into your Facebook.
Listen.
Oh, it was an old password.
Listen to me right now.
Mike is so happy that's old.
Nah, actually,
my God.
I don't even remember being on.
Is that him?
I can't search without being logged into Facebook, so you won't be able to see it.
What if he identifies as black and he was just trying to connect with his cultural roots? I mean, you could make up anything dumb nowadays, so, you know.
I don't think it was.
Is he a white guy?
He
Yes.
is
Yes.
a white guy.
Just saw a picture of him. Brian Vogel.
Yeah.
Oh boy, Charles County matters.
How come they haven't fired Robert Downey Jr. yet?
So
Because he was
here
funny.
I'll tell you the story since it's not popping up.
Yeah.
Essentially, there was a guy in 2013, a white guy. His best friend is black.
Got
Mhm.
that?
And Halloween, they decided to dress up as each other.
Okay.
Funny.
Brian's
Oh.
best friend's a black guy,
Yeah.
so he went full blackface.
Okay.
I would tell everyone,
So
and I would keep
and
my
in
landfill job.
2013, he made this also a profile picture.
Oh.
So someone somewhere stumbled across it
Mhm.
and put a post on their Facebook
Got that.
Mhm.
that said, "How are our tax dollars paying for this person to be employed?" Because
Was his black friend in whiteface?
no, but his black friend dressed up as a white guy.
Okay.
What is
so-
that? What is that?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
So his black
I
friend got dressed?
I haven't seen the pictures. I don't know.
And Nick
Yeah.
We know
balances
what it means,
jeans,
but
he
we're not going to say.
tucked his
Yeah.
shirt in.
Braided belt?
He's like, I'm not that dumb.
These,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
he
some
probably makes like
Sperry's.
43 grand a year working for the county anyway. But you know what? It sounds like they're two good friends who are actually throwing their fingers up, like you said, in the face of everybody. We're friends, and we can do this without being offended. Stay out of our business.
Well, the worst part about it was this
fired.
guy has a job with the county. He was a superintendent of the landfill or something like that. He has a family, and he was fired from his job for something that happened 8 years ago.
I was told that people were cropping his best friend out of all the pictures too
Possibly.
to
Yeah,
like
I
get
don't-
him fired. It was
That's-
like a.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's hardly news. This is happening all over the country now.
Yeah, I
in the
kind of feel
world.
bad for the guy.
I feel extremely bad for him.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, it's dumb, but it's like at the same time, it was meant to be. It's the context of what's going on,
Right.
and it's with his friend. Like, relax. Everyone needs to shut the f up.
You can't be fired for something like as silly
No,
as that.
I don't think
Even if
so.
he did do it on purpose, you still can't fire the guy over
Let
that.
me
He's
find
allowed
out,
to do it.
Let's find out who the person that posted that was. And it's like, how's our tax dollars going? Like,
So
dude,
from
Someone who doesn't pay taxes,
what
probably.
I was, so this is all hearsay. So I will preface that, but I was told that it was somebody that was running for county something, or somebody related to somebody who's running for county something.
And then everyone didn't really see the context or why.
Right.
And they just took it like was everything
And
else.
then I heard photos
I mean,
were cropped and
the Prime Minister of Canada did it, didn't he?
oh yeah, on multiple
The
occasions.
governor of Virginia did it.
Yeah.
Ralph Northam.
Justin Trudeau did it a couple times.
Bro, we make mistakes. No one wants to see
No,
anyone.
it's perfect.
In
man.
this case, I don't believe it was a mistake. I think he was just
Well,
having a good
okay,
time with
for
his
sure.
friend.
Oh, yeah. It
you
definitely
know?
wasn't a mistake.
For sure.
When you have your best friends like, hey, let's dress up with each other, he thought he was being funny.
Yeah.
I guarantee that if he wasn't best friends with the black guy and they didn't do it together, he would have never done it.
Oh, no
Yeah.
doubt.
Yeah.
Would not have done it.
Right.
So you
The
know
worst
what?
part, I don't know if you guys have gone on Facebook at all,
Yo, this
Nope.
shit is hot.
but
in the belly right
ever,
now.
Yeah, me too.
It's
dude,
really hot.
these, I
done with
should
these.
I should have had a dinner is what I
Sorry.
can feel it
go ahead.
already.
I can feel it. The shot is. Sorry, people. We're talking about the shot.
There's
right
this Facebook group called Charles County Lives, Charles County Matters established 2015, blah, 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 blah. whatever it is.
So this was before
Dude.
BLM.
No, this was done afterwards.
It's not
This was-
BLM.
No,
No,
this
what
is
I'm
Charles
saying
County.
is because it
Hold on.
says Charles County matter. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
This group
Pre-BLM.
is the cesspool of Charles County. It has like 20,000 people, and they have attacked numerous teachers, people. It's run by some guy named like Devon Tross or something like that.
Charles
And he
County is
just-
trash county now,
Dude,
anyways.
They just attack people nonstop on this page. I had another friend of ours who sent, she's an older lady where she's probably like in her late 50s, early 60s.
Okay.
She joined the group thinking it was a simple enough group, right?
Right.
She didn't know how to leave the group. She messaged the guy and said, hey, how do I leave the group? I don't necessarily stand for everything this group stands for.
Right.
And he screenshot it, put it on this Charles County Lives Matter, and was like, look at this Karen, like pretty much blasting her out there.
That's not fun.
I mean, how old is Karen right now? Like, listen, can we drop
Why are they
that?
allowed to do what they do?
Dude, it's crazy.
Cancel them.
It's
It's
should.
cancel culture at its
Charles
finest.
County
Facebook should
Matters
do
established
something.
2015 via Twitter should not exist.
Trash.
Should not exist.
Trash.
I mean,
The guy should not have got fired for what he did. It's a free country. You're allowed to do what you want. He has a non-political position with the county.
And
He wasn't elected. He
No,
has a
definitely
job.
not elected.
If you work for the government now, you're allowed to put your pronouns and stuff in the stupid email signature or whatever you want. Everyone else
Twitter,
has to address
Instagram,
it.
yeah.
Yep.
No, your government email signature.
You can put they, them.
And people are supposed to respond in accordance with
You know
what
though?
you want.
Okay, so
That's way worse than that.
Okay, so Demi Lovato being like, I'm a they now? No, I'm not saying they. I'm not screwing up grammar like to appease you.
Look.
I'm not gonna say they. You gotta. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's ridiculous.
Well, beyond that,
does they
they're-
have a,
they can,
does they have
she
a,
can do whatever she wants, but it's not my.
I agree.
I do not have to accept
No,
it
I
as
agree.
legitimate
100%.
ever.
Look, man. I know I'm the funny guy in the rainbow shirt, and it's the beginning of Pride Month and all that stuff. I don't understand it.
Well, okay.
I don't get it.
Like what he said. You can definitely do it. 100%. Do whatever
Right.
you want. Just don't. Just like you don't want me to
But
force
how-
anything on you.
and-
How
but
is one
they're using
person
the
now
government.
multiple people? I don't get it. Like the they them thing.
yeah.
Because they don't want to. They don't want the societal pressure of having a detachment of some thing that came down through what do you call it, the patriarchal whatever historical white led societies forever
God.
that came up with these pronouns
So
that you're a
these
he and you're a she.
This
They don't
person's
want
a
that.
millionaire,
I had a
and
weird.
that's annoying.
I had a weird thought. Like, not a lot of people are gonna like this. So, I was watching Couples Therapy. We finished it up
God
finally.
damn you in that show.
Oh, dude, it's so good. We were watching it. We finished it up. Me and Amanda. We don't got to do zoom ins this close.
Will you
during
shut
this.
up and just
Okay,
talk?
Shut up.
Shop.
You want to sit here and sit there at the same time?
Sure.
Go.
All right. So we were watching it. We were finishing it up, and there was a gay couple on there. 2 guys, right? I like those guys. I thought they were great. They were funny. They seemed like they were great together. Everything was good, and there was a part where he started talking about his father and how his father treated him when he was younger.
Mhm.
Strict Christian family. They thought they could like do that thing where they do treatment and get the gay out.
Oh,
and stuff like this and
the
that.
gay camp thing?
Yeah.
Which, by the way, Milo's on that now, big time.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God.
yeah.
Milo Yiannopoulos has started his own. He's honestly,
Reformed gay? Is that what
yeah.
Oh my God.
I don't know what it's
Somebody
called, but
needs
he
to
started the
fucking
whole
shoot
thing.
That idiot.
So he's going with girls.
Why is he an idiot?
Dude, because
He's
he
gay.
played-
Now you're.
No, don't placate me. Don't do
you
that.
called him an idiot without even.
He's a fucking idiot. He pandered.
He's really not an idiot.
I understand he's smart, but
Right.
he pandered to the lowest common denominator, and now that he's been out of the spotlight, now he's trying to win them back again.
No. He's
Fuck
not in the
that.
spotlight whatsoever.
Fuck that. He is not
And what do you mean he
ex-gay.
pandered to the lowest common denominator? Explain that a little bit.
Gays?
No, I'm talking about the extreme right wing. So they so they can go, oh no, we like him because he's gay and sucks black dick.
That happens.
We're not bigots.
I feel like there's some black people sometimes that do that with the right wingers, where they're kind of like,
Yeah, Candace Owens is one of them.
dude, no.
What's right wing about him?
Dude, are you kidding me? He was on Breitbart.
That doesn't mean he's right wing.
He was Oh
Hold
my
on.
God, Jacob.
Hey,
We're not doing this again. We're not doing this again.
No.
Well,
We're not
you're the
taking-
one saying stuff, Brent. You got to back up what you said.
hold on.
You said
I
he
just-
panders
I
to the
literally just
lowest
made my
common
point. I
denominator.
just made my point.
Brent, hold on, I'll back you up there. If you read Blackout and you think different, then that's fine. But if you read her story and read about her and read what she talks about, then you could tell me that she's fake and she's only.
I didn't say she was fake.
I think you are saying.
No,
that she's
no,
fake.
no,
You said she's pandering, which means she's fake.
I did not say she was pandering. Mike said black and right wing. I said Candace Owens.
Okay, well I heard it during. Okay, that's fine then. I'll allow it.
Milo was definitely.
No, I mean
Milo.
I
watched the whole thing on her.
If that's what you meant, then yeah. Sure.
Milo is a clown. Like, I agree. He was a clown. And the guy he hung out with, I really like, Gavin.
Okay, so you kind of got to be a little bit to get that.
Of
flair,
course.
to get
and he's gay. Like, he's super flamboyant.
He wasn't saying or doing anything groundbreaking.
He
was just being controversial.
Then why did they X him out of everything? Why did they take him off of all social media? Why did they deplatform him? Why did they demonetize
That's none
everything?
of my business. I don't know.
Remember, it was because
the media must have had an agenda against him.
Because he's right wing.
No, because he also had a moment where he said like something about like I invited being molested by the priest or whatever.
He was on Joe Rogan's podcast talking about how he believed that older men were important to young gay boys and helping to groom them or be comfortable with their sexuality or something along those lines.
Which is a proven fact. In the gay community, it's perfectly normal that older men get with younger boys, basically.
Well, whether it's a proven fact or not,
he was in the lifestyle.
But whether it's a proven fact or not, he was condoning it to a certain extent.
I don't see the point there.
Of age chicks.
Okay, of age young men.
Talking about grooming them.
He was talking about grooming. Grooming means
specifically.
I understand that. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, just yes.
Yes.
Older men,
specifically 13-year-olds. Yeah. There you go.
Oh.
And
okay. I don't believe a word that comes out of this asshole's mouth, so it's
why
fine.
not? He literally lived the lifestyle, Brent. He was gay, and now he might still be gay. I don't know. I just heard recently that he's starting a non.
Brent, I'll be honest. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to believe like anyone, right? That is gaining ground and just keeps kind of spewing whatever they're spewing. Like it is hard to believe those people sometimes, right?
He had his life taken from him. Basically, his entire way that he makes money was taken from him.
My problem,
and you haven't heard from him in 2 years.
My problem with all of this is that at the root of it, gay is not a disease. It can't be cured or fucking given. That's my problem with all of that.
You always tell me I have an opinion. In my opinion, that is an opinion.
Right, and
you can't say that if this guy's gay, and we know that he's gay, and now he's saying he's not gay anymore.
Well, Brett, okay, is being gay normal? Would you say? Is it kind of normal?
So I was preparing for this conversation. I was preparing for this conversation.
How were we? This is so off topic.
I knew it was coming. I actually have a well thought out answer for you.
1 second.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it isn't normal. I'm saying, do you believe that it is normal?
Like evolutionary?
Like it happens, right? Do you believe that it is a normal thing?
So
I just need a yes or no.
No, just the answer?
Yes.
No.
You don't believe it is a normal thing.
But let me explain my no.
I mean, that's fine.
Please.
Yeah.
Normal.
Please.
Because that's the way it has been presented to us and the way it has been through whether it's God or science. You need a man and a woman to procreate and populate. Yeah. I get all of that.
That's not where I was heading, but
no, but it's where it's what I'm saying. It's so as of normal, no. But
it's a variant.
It is a variant of normal. Thank you.
Yeah.
Like if you're wired that way, then yeah, you're that way.
Sure.
There's no curing it. That's my problem.
So just like someone's wired to have ADHD or
so and that's a fuzzy line because you don't want to say
I know.
It's a condition. I'm not going to say it's a condition.
I mean, it's kind of a condition. But anyways, what I was getting at is if it's a normal thing to where you can kind of transform from I'm trying straight things, I don't like them, I realize that I'm gay. Why can't he be like I'm trying gay things, I don't really like them anymore, I'm straight now?
Because then
that's a normal transition.
Then you're bisexual.
Okay, well maybe, but he says maybe he wants to be out of it. Maybe he really doesn't like it anymore.
You can't be bisexual and monogamous.
But
we do recognize that, right?
Yeah,
I don't know that.
Monogamous?
Why can't you be bisexual and monogamous?
Well, you can't like two sexes and be married to one person.
You don't have to like them at the same time.
Yeah, it's not like you have to fuck them all at the same time, Jake.
I think
I'm talking, forget monogamous, married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With like a life partner, whatever you want to call it.
You can't be married and bisexual?
You could.
You cannot be married and bisexual. No.
Why?
You can't be married and straight?
You can't just love one person?
Hold on.
You can't just love one person?
Bi means two, right? We all know that.
But bi means being attracted to
married means one. We all know that, right?
Before we all start yelling.
I'm not going to yell. Believe me, I will not yell.
We were all about to jump.
Nobody's yelling.
No, I know, but we were all about to jump. I don't want that to happen again. I just want to hear him out on why he thinks, because bisexual means, I like this and I like this. Just like maybe you like big girls and you like thin girls, but you went with a thick girl or you went with a thin girl. It doesn't mean like you're with both, right?
Well, it's a little different than that. Gender's way more concrete than how much you weigh.
I would think it's more not concrete. It's kind of like
no. A male is a male and a female is a female.
No, but I meant like being bi.
Which, by the way, bisexuals don't really fit in with the LGBT community because they are, by their own name, saying there's only 2 genders. I'm just throwing that out there. Right?
He found a loophole.
Right? It's a little loophole.
Oh,
the B's are not friends with the Q's. I'm telling you, and the T's, because they actually the T's are with the B's.
One guy, one gay guy was listening to this, he was kind of like,
no. This is I'm telling you,
doesn't really cover the gender.
All those letters
the pronouns
don't agree with each other. It used to be just LG.
Well, let me. Okay, let's go back to the original point. You said. And let me just break it down with you.
We're talking about blackface, by the way. But
yeah, I know. You said you cannot be bisexual and monogamous. But hold on, let me just finish my thought. So,
married.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I'm sorry. You can't be bisexual and married. So
and
you're telling me just because someone is bisexual, you are assuming that they are incapable of keeping a monogamous relationship.
Is that what you meant? That's what it sounded like.
Incapable of loving one person.
That's what it sounded like. So
because the same could be said for anything you're attracted to. If I'm a straight man,
that's what I was getting.
Like you can still be attracted to other women. Like just because you're attracted to other people doesn't mean you're like a bisexual has this uncontrollable urge to just act on it wherever they're at.
I think that's what
I understand that, but I understand that, and that's perfectly said, Wes, and that sums up the counter argument perfectly. And I don't really have a good argument for you because I agree at any given time. But bisexual, by the definition, means you're attracted to more than one type of thing, person.
Correct.
All right. So yes, you can be married and be attracted to other women. Absolutely.
We all are, or all were.
You know, I get that.
What?
But it's still
married.
a strange thing. And just the name, I don't know. The name means you'll bang anybody, basically.
I disagree with that, but
you know, that's what it means. You'll have sex with anything.
No.
Anything?
No.
Any human.
Any person.
We gotta chisel that down. You gotta block right now. We gotta chisel that down.
This is literally
lesbians are girls that like girls.
Yes, they might like.
Gays are men that like men.
Yeah.
Bisexual people are people that like everybody.
Yeah. Doesn't mean they're like disgusting everybody's.
You don't get.
They like.
No, I know that.
Yeah.
I did. I'm not. You keep talking about like you're talking about appearances.
You say everybody.
Any gender, which means anyone on earth.
That's fine. They see it as one thing.
I guess the reason I don't like the way you're saying it, Jake, is because you're phrasing it almost as if bisexuals have no control over their attractive tendencies.
Maybe they don't. I don't know.
Well,
if you can't decide if you're into men or women, it's kind of being promiscuous and just giving it a label and saying, oh, I'm just bi. I literally anybody that hits on me at the bar tonight, I might go home with because I'm bi.
I don't mean to stick up for it so much. I promise I don't.
I'm not trying to attack bi people. I'm just saying it's kind of a scapegoat. The bees shouldn't be in with anybody else.
Yeah, I'm saying you
the
I'm
bees.
just saying I don't mean to fight you over this point and stick up for them. I'm just saying I just don't agree with your exact view of them. You know what I'm saying?
When do you drop the B then? If you're married to, say you're a guy, say you're a guy and you're married to a guy, and you're still identifying as bisexual. To me, that's a little offensive to your husband.
Why?
Not to me, because it's just window shopping at that point, dude. If you truly believe in the institution,
which is offensive to
everybody,
to married people,
to everybody, not
say.
just you'd be a
so everyone that walks by, good-looking guy, good-looking girl, it's like twice the urge.
It's everybody.
You can't just. Why can't you just be like, I'm no longer bi, I am now gay.
This is what I was talking about earlier,
Why
Jake,
can't you just do that?
Where you get lost in the weeds.
I know,
because
you think I'm looking for a small picture.
No.
But the big picture is it ends up being guys get fired.
So here's the tough part for me, right?
Blackface in 2012. You know,
the tough part for me is that, to its core, right? I'm with you where I believe in the biblical definition of a relationship and a marriage, but I'm also to the point where I'm like, people live their lives however they want to live, right? God has given us free will. You can do whatever you want. I personally do not care. I don't care. But you're hold on. You're acting as if as if straight men don't walk around saying, "Oh, look at her, look at her, look at her."
I'm not acting like
that. But you are.
I'm saying in the LGBT community,
bisexuals do.
The bees kind of make it illegitimate in a way. In a way, they make it illegitimate.
I don't know.
They shouldn't be part of the group.
Well, we spent enough time on that.
Yeah.
I think we got our points out, and that's fine. I mean,
I didn't even make a point. I just said what I said.
No, I know. And, it is what it is. We said what we said. I don't think there really is any further we can really go on
I
that.
literally had no idea I was going to come defend bisexuals today.
I know.
I didn't attack bis. Stop making me seem like I'm a dude attacking bis.
Jake didn't attack anybody.
I don't think.
Thank you, Brent.
Right. It does sound wrong when we say defend them.
Brent's defending Jake, and I'm attacking Jake.
I'm sorry. My biggest thing is that
it's so nice.
I don't care what Milo. Either he was never gay and was just trying to pander.
Oh, he was gay.
No, believe me, I think so too. You don't become ungay. There's no such thing.
But what if he does? And by the way, Brent, there's tons of people that have become ungay.
And they're unhappy.
No. They were unhappy
Bullshit.
being gay.
Bullshit.
Okay, by the way, right now there's like an epidemic of young girls who want to be trans and they don't even know why. It's political pressure, or not political, it's like peer pressure. Social pressure, and it's what they see, and they think it's normal to become trans when it's not.
Let's be real.
I'm not going to argue on that. Dude,
For the majority of young girls are not trans, okay?
No,
they're unhappy.
It's called a phase, and we're not allowed to call them phases anymore.
They will come out of it.
I agree with Jake on this.
Real quick. I've been trying to get in there. Real quick. You agree with Jake? Hold on 1 second. It's also like a massive attention thing because almost immediately, I mean, them things go through the roof.
Yep.
When you start saying this, start dressing this way, act this way, they just. I mean, look at all the companies just jumping with the rainbow wagon. It's like, they're so oppressed. I mean, everyone's right on that. Like.
There's no oppression at all. It's literally popular. It's like the most popular thing to do.
I'm with Jake. There is no oppression. It's just corporations. They do it every October with Pink.
Yeah,
they do it Black History Month.
Every month.
Do it. There's always somebody to sell
Asian
something
Heritage Month.
It's kind of gross.
Pacific Islander, whatever.
I posted that picture of the kiss.
It's disgusting.
It's pretty funny.
I missed that.
It's the Office is Michael kissing. It was
Dwight.
I'll show you later. I'm posting it right now. Thanks, Gladys.
Shut.
Wes.
You lost me there.
I told you to remember it.
Yeah, I was just going to say that I agree with Jake that it is possible for someone to say they're gay and then realize, you know what, I'm not really gay. Maybe I thought I was. Yeah, maybe I thought I was. That Jake is 100% correct.
That's what we call a phase, right?
No, yeah, sure. I mean, sure, you can call anything a phase.
Sure.
I think it happens a lot with younger girls.
For sure. There's been a tremendous uptick in girls who not only think they're transgender, but girls who think they're bisexual, girls who think they're lesbians. We can all remember in high school when girls would go to parties and make out with each other.
Yeah,
but honestly, like at the end of the day, like this might sound super gay coming from me, but like who knows the body better than the person that has the body too?
True.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's not what relationships and love are all about.
I get
Who knows the body better?
But that's not really that phase going through those ages. Like it's really like about.
Well, the reason I brought that up was because you said that he was unhappy now, and the point was that these girls are going to be extremely unhappy when they realize that they messed up. And my second point was that the government is now on board with young kids doing this without their parents' consent and paying for the hormones and the drugs needed, and that's even a bigger problem.
Stay out of the home. I totally agree with you on that. There's a quote on the TV screen right now that
I can't stare at that shoe.
Kind of proves my point.
The bottom one, you got to scroll down a little bit. Probably,
it says when I used to kid that I only became gay to torment my mother, I wasn't entirely joking. That means he was never really gay.
Entirely, you have to keep reading.
But then
I don't even know what it says. I never read this.
Well, this is what I do know, Brent. I don't know any straight man who has a history of having sex with other men. Maybe you may try it once. I don't know. I have no idea.
I've never done it.
I know people who have tried it once and said, nah, it ain't for me, dog. But I don't know any straight man who's like, I'm just going to keep doing it for years and say, never mind.
Brett.
But do we have proof that he actually slept with? Is there porn out there?
You know what we don't have proof of? That he's not gay now.
Do we have proof you've ever had sex?
No.
Okay, well, I don't believe you ever had sex.
Okay, cool. I'm a 100% virgin.
That's just a weird thing to say.
No, but I'm saying.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, Brett, the guy was the gayest. And now, guess what? He still might be gay.
No.
I don't know.
I'm going to correct you there. But you're saying the gayest, he was the most flamboyant, eccentric.
The gayest.
Okay.
That's how you say that.
Okay. The most flamboyant, I get it.
He was so
what do you
gay.
think, Bobby?
Government's gay frogs.
We think, Bobby.
Look, my point is always the same because I feel the way I feel about the government. Forget gays, forget anything, forget the blackface. You do what you want to do, okay? We live in a country that affords that right.
You should be old enough,
the government should not force me to have to accept anything that I don't want to accept whether it be gay, whether it be abortion, whether it be blackface, guys getting fired, whether it be anything, whether it be making you guys go to Baptist church, anything. The government should not do that, and that's it.
I totally agree with you.
I don't have a problem with really anybody doing what they want to do. If you want to destroy your own life, if that's what it is, if that's what I think it is,
then he slides
do
in
it.
That motherfucking
He does.
No, I wasn't. I'm not even done. Not even done.
You just wrote a passive-aggressive email.
I don't care if you go or stay.
If I want to destroy my own life by doing something destructive for me, then I can do it. If you think it's destructive and I think it's good, then it's fine. If I think it's destructive and you think it's constructive, then you should be able to do it.
He can also say that getting tattoos is destructive to his career or whatever.
I'm
you know
not.
what I'm saying? No.
I know y'all think I threw that in there. I'm not saying being gay is destructive. I'm saying if I think something is wrong
to you,
to me,
exactly. That's
it
what I'm
has
saying.
nothing to do with you.
That's what I'm saying.
But I don't have to accept it.
Like we might be okay with getting covered, and he might be not. That's his.
And y'all might not like something I do.
I'm saying that's his.
And I shouldn't expect the government to make you and you like what I do.
Yeah,
understood.
Exactly.
End of conversation.
Yeah.
Whatever that is can be anything as long as it doesn't harm other people.
Bro,
that's what the government's for.
If you like a wiener in your mouth, that's fine. Whatever.
As long as it doesn't harm anyone else. So like when he's talking about 13-year-old boys, they should be protected in some way.
Oh, you a little boo boo.
We still talking about gays?
You little boo boo. Get a little wee wee in your boo boo.
Honestly, forget gays. It comes down to government like overreach. Really, that's always what I'm going to go back to.
Man, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
If like a very, this might sound awful. I might erase this later.
I don't care.
So if like these really advanced aliens like showed up, and they just saw like all these dudes like butt effing like the same species, and then we're like not reproducing, they'd be like, they're retarded.
You better not delete it.
They're not reproducing at all.
Well, I mean, if you really want to get down to the evolutionary part of it, if you believe in evolution, which everyone knows that I don't,
it would die out.
We would kill ourselves off.
Yeah.
So it cannot be part of that.
It could be a part of the society, but it can't be the whole thing. That's why we got variants.
Well, honestly,
and everything.
Can you do me a favor, Wes?
Yes, sir.
Can you Google what percentage of the population self-identifies as homosexual?
You would think it's 100%.
Probably 13%.
That's a lot higher than I thought.
16%.
That is a lot higher than I thought.
16% of men and 21% of women.
That is a lot higher than I thought.
First of all, that's so ridiculous, A. And B, we would not be able to sustain population.
But that's from Gallup.
For more than like 20 years.
That's from fucking Gallup,
The average estimates are that of 26% of men.
They're walking around the streets of like Seattle or something asking these questions.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good representation.
Is that because people are not like saying they are? Is that what that second guess was?
I guarantee there's a strong population of the gay community that still is afraid of saying it.
What the heck was that?
LGBTQIA plus.
Yeah, dude, they keep adding letters to it. I don't even know anymore.
But don't you think the L's and the G's kind of get pissed? And the T's, like there's something totally different.
I mean,
why?
I just don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean about this conversation. I'm just saying.
Well, it's hard to care when they keep adding letters and percentages and things and genders. It's like eventually when everything's gay, nothing's gay. It's the same thing when everything's racist. There's nothing racist.
I don't care. Stop.
It's just the way it works. If you're gay and you're gay and you're gay, then honestly nothing's gay at this point.
This says right here.
I'm just kind of mad I can't like the rainbow anymore. I mean, as in like without being like, you know what I'm saying? Like associated immediately with gay.
I'm not gonna lie. You guys know I'm an ally of the community or whatever.
We all are.
I fucking love rainbows.
So do I. They're cool.
They're all the colors.
Well, the gay rainbow only has 6 colors.
They just snatched that thing out of the
sky. For whatever reason, they decided to leave off a color.
What color was it?
I don't know.
Racist?
I don't know. I just know that they only have 6 colors in their rainbow.
Was it black?
What? Hold on. Roy G. Biv, right?
Roy G. Biv.
So red, orange, yellow,
green. Look, I didn't make it up. Indigo gone.
But
because he got to go. Indigo.
How inclusive is that? They just kicked out Indigo.
Seriously.
What was wrong with Indigo?
Well, blue and purple and indigo run kind of.
What was wrong with Indigo?
Pretty close there.
Yeah. Hey, did you know?
Yeah.
That 1 million seconds is 12 minutes, but 1 billion seconds is 32 years.
It's not. No.
It was
1 million seconds is not 12 minutes. 12 minutes times 60 seconds.
Right.
Hold on.
What?
You're right, Jake. I'm saying you're right.
Can't even be close to right.
What was it? Was it 1 million
I mean, you're the one on the Google machine.
Yeah.
Hold on. 12 minutes would be 300.
It was 12 years. Sorry. 12 years.
360 seconds.
Maybe it was 12 years. Sorry.
Yeah, maybe 12 years.
So a million seconds. Sorry, I literally read it today.
I couldn't even hear after that. What else did you say?
I read
Zero
it.
idea.
I don't have an idea. I read it today.
You're all a billion years old. You don't even know it.
I read it today. It was 12. It was a million seconds is probably okay. 12 years, but like a billion was like 32 years or something like that. Look it up. Actually,
what am I Googling here? I don't even know what the math was.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus, 60 seconds is a
Million
minute.
seconds equals.
Yeah. All right.
The difference.
1 million seconds is like 12 days.
Did I
Just
say 12
about
hours?
11 and a half
12
days.
minutes.
I said 12 days.
You
the
said
first
12
time.
minutes.
You said 12 minutes.
You said 12 minutes first time.
My fault. God damn it. You're
And we're all
right.
too
1
stupid
billion
even.
seconds is
Oh, man.
11,564 days.
But
God, they
it was
couldn't get.
years. It was years. It was 32 years.
You know what? That
It's ridiculous.
seems small. I thought a
Okay.
billion seconds would be longer than that.
Yo, but listen, I hope everyone can appreciate the home improvement moment that I just had. Yeah, it made it worth it. It might make someone laugh how dumb that was. 12 minutes. Man, a million seconds just went by while I was cooking my kids some food.
12 minutes.
You want me to wait a million seconds while you do that?
Yeah, I gotta heat up my kids.
Do you guys
meal for
remember,
a million
like,
12
days?
Do you guys remember being kids and like asking how long dinner was gonna take when you like talk to your mom? She's like, 20 minutes. You're like, oh, it's an eternity.
I know.
Now it's like not at all.
But hold on.
I know.
So
That's
let's
a good
say
point.
let's say it correctly. A million seconds is 12 days.
Yeah.
A billion seconds is like 31 years.
I don't.
Or 32
Wait,
years.
a million? I don't know if I believe that yet. A million seconds?
I'm still working on the second
It
one.
would take me way longer than 12 days to count to a million. No.
It would take you what?
You don't know how to count in perfect seconds
Add a
either,
second.
dude.
Add a second each. Type
What?
that. I need to type that in
Hold
again.
on,
I don't know
All
that
right,
I believe that.
Let's do this. We're gonna do a real basic. You
How
ready?
many seconds in a day?
We're gonna figure this out right now. You
No,
ready?
that's an hour.
There are 60 seconds in a minute, right?
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
60 times 60
36.
brings us
360.
Yep, times
3,600 seconds in an hour, right?
Yeah.
Times 24.
Times that by
24.
24.
Times
times that.
12.
Thank you, Jacob.
That's only 10
Just
days.
over a million.
A million seconds is 12 days. A billion seconds is 31 years. A trillion seconds is 31,688 years. So think about those. Think about those that just came.
Think about the debt that we owe China.
Just now, we were just like, drop 2 trillion. Drop 3 trillion. Drop 6 trillion. Like help the economy out.
Well, we're about to drop 6 trillion.
That's what I'm saying. 6 trillion. That's what I'm saying.
trillion.
What are we doing?
So
Yeah, it's the new infrastructure deal.
one more time.
Are we getting more free money?
Think about that.
Brent, what are you gonna do with all the free money you got?
Buy crypto.
Think about that.
I do all the time.
Even though the
You want
crypto
to
I
pull
bought
up
took a
something
huge
scarier?
shit.
Pull up the national debt calculator.
Think about
Pull that up.
Think about
Oh my
1 million
goodness.
versus a billion. You never really think it's that crazy of a difference.
Oh, it's so big. Yeah, this is
12
the
days,
worst thing on earth. It's hard to even look at.
Imagine-
It is
hey, how
hard
about this?
to
Hey,
even look at.
Brett, how about this? Hey,
Is that real?
This is real. We owe 28 trillion right now, boys.
It's still going up.
Can you
Dude,
tell me
dude,
how
dude.
much per look? Every person on earth that pays taxes owes 226,000 right now. Guess what? You're never going to pay that. Your kids and your grandkids owe, and they're not even born yet, and they're born in debt. They're debtors. They're slaves to your lifestyle now.
get that shit out of my face.
Exactly.
I feel like this is a good segue to go ahead and just skip forward to.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Oh, sure, but
Your lifestyle is paid for by your grandkids.
Damn, oil's at 94.65 a barrel, bro.
it's hard to look at.
10 million unemployed.
But I never really got that was that crazy of a difference. You know what I'm saying?
Hold
Like,
on a second.
a billionaire
Yeah, it's a big
versus
difference.
a millionaire.
Oh,
is
millionaires are nothing.
insane.
There's already something
It's like
that's
having
pissing me-
$1,000 and having $100,000.
Yeah, but yeah.
There's something
but
on here
the
that's
thing
really
is, like,
chapping my
things that
balls.
cost money would have been like a couple cents versus 10 cents versus, you know what I'm saying? like big things.
Right.
Yeah. So
Hold on.
We gotta. Yeah. Go ahead.
1 second. The population of the United States, 333,122,736 people. The United States income taxpayers, which should be a lot higher than 125,372,086.
Yeah,
so only one third of the country pays taxes?
No, it's 52% do not pay taxes now. I'm not sure if this is up to date or not as far as that, but we are over the 50% do not pay taxes threshold.
Why are we even paying taxes at this point?
If you 125 plus 125 is 250.
Yeah, plus another two is about 375. So it's almost one third.
No.
That aren't paying.
Yeah. No, it's
almost
two-thirds aren't
almost
paying.
two-thirds. Yeah.
Look at that workforce. We have 8 million less people working than we did in 2000.
Can I just say?
Oh, who was president then?
George Bush.
Goddamn right.
Can I just say that when you start working with like government contractors, you realize how much money they waste. It's insane.
I know, but it's such a drop in the bucket compared to like our entitlement spending.
But then again, Jake, across the board, if they tightened up,
I know, but we have the world's reserve currency.
I'm not saying it's even.
So we just print money when we need it.
No, compared to that, you're right. But goodness, that's got to catch up.
You see the tax revenue? We literally can never pay off the debt at our current rate. And there's you could tax it 100%. It doesn't matter. If you, I don't know if our GDP's on here anywhere. I can't see it.
Steady climbing,
but our GDP is now lower than our debt each year. We literally cannot ever pay it off.
Every single
we are an insolvent nation at this point.
Every single number just climbs the whole time.
The only thing keeping us afloat, the only thing is that we are the world's reserve currency. So that's the only reason we don't have to make anything, we don't have to do anything. We just sit here and just collect.
So
and then when we need money, we just print it.
Hey, we don't need the dollar anymore.
Everything's based off of the dollar. Everything's based off, like, never in world history has the entire world been based off of a fiat currency, which is like a forced. Except now. Every nation that's ever been based off a fiat currency, like a fake currency like we have, has collapsed within a couple hundred years. So we're the only exception. Oh, we're not. We made it bigger.
We talked about it.
We tripled and quadrupled down and made the whole world.
We talked about the average
on it.
The average was, well, there was like really, really big ones, but the average civilization was 336 years.
There's a separate one that had fake money.
Oh, right.
That's a separate topic. And instead of isolating ourselves, we decided to get the whole world in our scheme.
Hey, there's the GDP.
That's the way to go. They probably realized
about 22 trillion. And the debt's about 28 trillion.
Yeah.
All I know is I do.
And those are fake GDP numbers anyway.
The way I talk to people, the way I look at people sometimes, or how I associate myself with them is like, how are they beneficial in the post?
Yeah, the post-apocalyptic whatever.
Like, how are you?
Yeah, we talked about that when we started like our own island. Who are we taking? Taking the people that are productive.
Sure. Absolutely.
There's actually have you guys seen the movie Evergreen that just came out?
No.
It's got Gerard Butler in it. It's
make me like it in 30 seconds. Go.
All right, world's about to end. They send everybody to a bunker based on their job and their necessity to the country, and they're all trying to travel to these bunkers, but they realize that the main character's son has a condition that does not allow him to go to this bunker. So now they have to somehow make their way to this bunker without dying.
But he's not allowed in the bunker.
The most interesting part about it is that
we gotta make it to the bunker without dying. That you're not allowed in.
Yeah,
I think that
you'll just be that guy that hangs around the bunker, clearing out.
Well, to me, the most
got trash here.
The realistic part of it was that they were choosing people based on their professions.
Brett knows.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
They're like, we need you because you know how to do stuff.
Yeah,
we don't need you because you just sit there and order stuff off Amazon.
The main guy was an architect, so that's why he was coming.
Hey, that guy can be literally Amazon. Like, hey, go to the Forbes and get us some.
Get
some berries. And just order berries from.
Try not to get eaten by the zombies.
Gerard Butler's on.
Law-abiding citizen.
So we
backline.
We were gonna play a game.
Ooh, fun! I like games.
That Wes had prepared for us.
Yeah.
Hope you prepared
so we're gonna play a little. This actually was perfect.
Love it.
That you brought this up, Jake. It was literally unchoreographed.
Mike brought it up. Hold on, don't turn down because it's on. When we're watching, it sounds like this.
Yeah.
When you turn it down, when we watch it later, it sucks.
It's super low.
All right.
So I'm gonna turn down just a little bit.
Did you watch it?
I don't like that nod.
I think
That's
the volume
good.
over here.
Perfect.
All right. Anyway.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play a little game,
I don't know
and
where
I've
the
got
disconnect is, so whatever.
I've got a bunch of categories, and you're gonna tell me, is this something that our United States government actually uses taxpayers' money for,
I don't like it.
Oh.
or
False.
is this something that's not real?
Okay.
Okay.
Jake's gonna fucking flip out.
He's gonna burst
So-
a vessel.
I actually look at stuff we spend money on, and it's
So he may know
atrocious.
some of this. So he,
I might, but I also breeze through it.
Well,
Just
if, I don't know.
shake my head in
Hold on.
disgust.
If you actually know, just kind of like stay quiet.
All right.
You know, that way we don't be a Brent.
So the first one is
But I've already seen this. She's a girl.
the U.S. government uses taxpayer money in the sum of $3 million on the study of apes and sexual incest.
I would say, no, false. Crap.
I would say absolutely.
Yeah,
3 million is
I'm
nothing.
going true. 3 million is
3
dropping
million
the
is
bucket.
nothing. It is nothing.
They do not do it. Congratulations, Michael. Michael goes
I'm
up
gonna
with
say yes on everything because
Yeah,
they do everything.
100 points
Not
to
this
Mike
year.
Miller.
Sweet, 100 points. Got it.
Now, the U.S. government spends $5 million on the study.
Hey, hand me that money. Hand me 100. Hand me 100, bro.
Yeah, they do it. Give him
Sorry. Yeah,
just give him 20. Just give him 20. He's got $20. We'll see how the
man,
most
you got
then.
20s in there, bro. We big
There's
money.
a hundos.
We got big money.
So the U.S. government spent $5 million on the study of a campaign targeted to stop hipsters from smoking.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna need a recap. What the hell? You just
Hipsters
said?
aren't. Try to stop hipsters from smoking.
Yes,
$5 million
a
bucks.
campaign and study to try to stop hipsters from smoking.
Yeah, truth.org.
I mean, I think he just changed the word hipsters. He added that in there, so I'm gonna say true because
Yeah.
I think it's something
It's
else.
probably young
Yeah,
people.
he just added something in there.
I'm going with true again.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, true.
Good
Let's
job,
go.
good job.
Yeah,
And actually, it
yeah.
was for hipsters.
Don't
So,
fold these
See,
things,
isn't
okay?
that kind of messed up? They're calling people hipsters.
yeah, well, you know,
That was him.
yeah, no, that's what the
No.
study was.
That study said
That's
that.
legit.
It said hipsters.
Ooh, y'all suck.
What else you got?
Our country spent the total of $300,000 on the study of the use and utility of a duck's penis.
True. Absolutely true. Have you ever seen a duck's penis?
Nope.
Okay, we'll look that up in a second.
You don't think it's?
No, I said I've never seen a duck's dick.
But what do you think?
That bitch is,
Oh, I don't think that's true at all.
Because that bitch is a barker.
I'm saying true.
That thing. Hey, have you ever? Hey,
So,
okay, so look, true because a duck's penis is like this weird corkscrew
That's a pig.
all over the place.
yeah,
But
I'm,
birds
I'm
do
saying
do
no,
that.
No way. No way.
All right.
False.
It is not true. But we will now look up a duck's penis because it is the most wild
Now,
thing.
I've seen them chasing around, dude.
Hey, computer screen.
Ducks are so brutal. So brutal.
you
There's
guys see
one
that?
female duck
Oh,
in
is that
Golden
his
Beach
dick?
right now that's just getting pummeled.
Oh,
That's a bluebill.
there we go.
There it is. Corkscrew.
Ah, it looks like it's got thorns.
Dude, it is a wild looking thing.
That's probably a wild ride for a
Do
little
you know
lady,
what?
though.
Apparently, it's shaped that way so the female can't get away. It just
Dude.
sticks
Well,
in you.
and also, I think their vagina is constantly changed too.
Oh, does it?
That might be, yeah. I think theirs
Okay.
is constantly because they want the best, the most suitable.
They
That's
get.
one horny duck.
They fly around my house. There's one girl, and there's 6 of these bad rascals chasing her around, and they tackle her and they all pummel her over and
They rape.
over
They
and
rape.
over again.
They
They rape and pillage.
So, animals.
They do that on purpose though, so they don't know who the kids are.
You know what's weird though?
So they
Like,
all take care of
This
them.
is not. Hold up. I shouldn't say this part, but
It's like
I'm
your
not-
fourth
I'm
one
not
that you
gonna say it.
shouldn't say.
I'm
You're
not
not
gonna
deleting
say
any of it.
All right, let's
not
keep
gonna say
going.
it. Well, because it happens in nature a lot, where some random males
Yeah.
get crazy and they rape.
They do. It
They
does.
literally just rape, right? And we don't talk about that. We talk about it happens in nature that they're gay too,
Well,
like
that's a
once or
solid
twice.
point.
I like where you're going with this, Mike, and
But
that's
I'm
why
saying, like,
we're
they think
not
that,
animals.
They think that it's so. I know we should be able to.
Yep.
Oh, okay, never mind. That's not.
All right, let's
Well,
move
that's
on.
where I'm going. Humans,
I like it.
humans are not animals, in my
I
opinion.
agree. I agree.
We have souls and spirits. They don't. We understand the difference, right? We understand that it's not good to go around raping chicks.
I was just pointing out something that I literally just realized. That's all. Like that's an actual thing that we always point out, but we never point out the ones about rape being like an actual thing in nature too.
So
They
you don't think,
ravaged
you
that
don't
poor
think
girl.
it's a natural thing to be then
Hey, where's the music?
Let's keep going.
What happened to
Hold
the
on.
music?
Restraint, Brent, is the human part.
Okay.
Restraint.
Got it.
Still there.
We have the ability to reason.
No, I got
Animals
it. No,
do
no,
not.
I agree with you fully.
So don't rape and pillage, everyone.
And we're back. All right.
Hey, back from commercial.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
rape and
no
pillage break.
conversations allowed here.
Back from deafness.
All right. So our United States government spent $3 million on the study of hamsters fighting when given cocaine and steroids.
Oh, true, bro. Absolutely.
I mean, so true.
Yeah,
I'll pay
it's
for
true.
that.
Good job. Good
I'm going
job.
to the mall.
Our United States government spent $750,000 on the study of the use of a
750,000?
two-way mirror and how men and women would react.
True. Let's go. Money, money, money.
False.
Yes.
Yeah, give me my money.
Hold on. Let's go back for 1 second. The government is funding hamsters to fight on cocaine and steroids.
Yes.
We're all okay with that?
They want to see
You know what's
what-
crazy
That's
too?
cool.
When I looked this up, they would actually see also the hamsters who fought the most if they did better on over time. Like, it was a crazy study.
Fought, like,
Yes.
why?
Just go to Toots on Saturday night. It's a free study.
Our United States government spent $1.5 million on the study of the temporary boost in strength in infants and how it gradually reduces before regaining towards toddlers.
What?
I never heard of it, but if that's true, it sounds like we'd study it. I'll
So
take it.
kids are stronger
True.
before they reach toddler age?
Apparently, kids are very strong once they're infants, and then they lose their strength and then regain it back. They study this for $1.5 million.
No.
Well, I'm asking you if they did or not.
No.
Sure.
Nope.
False.
It is
Give me my money.
false.
I don't even know what he said, but I saw where his mouse went.
Oh, you cheating,
give me
I
bitch.
get half.
All right, we got two more left. Two more left.
Thanks.
Our country spent $500,000 on
Cheating.
the study of sexual behavior of quails when on cocaine.
Is there another thing on cocaine?
Quails do not need cocaine.
I think he might be tricking us with this one, but I don't know why he would pull up quails in his brain.
Because quails are fun to shoot.
I need, hold on, what, I don't know how long we are on this show, but I need Jacob saying quails do not need cocaine. Isolated, I want it on a t-shirt, I want to wear it every day.
That music's playing, it's not gonna be a good ISO.
Damn it.
I'll say it again for you.
It won't be as
Ah,
funny.
yes, we studied it.
Dan Quail does
I'm
not
saying
need
no.
cocaine.
I'm
No.
saying no.
Quails do not need
Mike,
cocaine.
what are you saying?
I'm saying no.
Wes?
Oh, my.
Jake, give yourself a
They
hundo.
love-
I gave myself a couple
I
extra.
love-
$500,000
No, I got
on
it
that's
wrong.
crazy. All right, last but not least,
I guess no.
our United States government, this is the big one, spent $7 million on the development of a smart toilet with a camera that allows you to view your anus when using the bathroom.
No, you fucking idiot.
No.
No, you idiot. Give me my $100.
Yeah, I'd say no. This is Wes's like fantasy.
What's the answer, Brent?
You guys
No.
just stare at your butt on an iPad?
It's true. So the
No, we
fight,
don't get it, you dickhead.
literally Rand Paul went on
Shit.
a rant that the NIH used $7 million to create a smart toilet.
Yeah, it's just stupid.
Yes.
And they
Appar-
probably found out that if you sit there for a long time, that's why your butt.
You got
drops.
hemorrhoids.
It's so stupid.
And that
We're
is
paying for
it on
hamsters to fight.
tonight's
Wait, did the quails do
episode.
cocaine or not?
Yes, they did.
They did?
Yes, the quails did cocaine.
my
Hey,
gosh.
Wes, let's hear your best
Poor
fade out
quails.
of that insane music right now, please.
Okay.
Poor quail.
It just turned off.
Oh, boy.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us today on tonight's episode of The Price is Wrong,
Oh,
brought
that-
to you by the United States government.
How much money did you end up with,
A lot of
Jake?
coke. I don't know.
$400.
I didn't win.
I had 5.
Yeah, I got $400.
I think I got at least 5.
Look at that duck dick.
All right. Well, I
Look
did
at
want
that
to talk
thing.
about something. We were talking about blackface earlier, and I wanted to bring up somebody. If you want to look him up, Al Jolson.
Oh, Joson.
Yeah.
Watch
What did
this.
he just say?
Spell Joson?
He did say Joson with an E.
Oh, he wrote Joel.
Yes, he did. He's a very simple man. He does not have an edge.
No, just click images. All you gotta do is click images.
Shut your mouth.
Simple man, and not a possessed degree in
computer too. Put it on computer too.
Hey, I'll show you this record.
Oh, God.
Scroll down a little bit. Keep going. Y'all ready for this?
Oh,
keep going.
That's the classic.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Pretty famous actor and singer, and looks like a nice guy. Looks a little weird, right?
Yeah.
He looks like everybody.
Let's click on that one real quick.
Man.
Let's click on that one real quick.
I like how Jake just starts laughing.
That's funny.
I mean, it looks ridiculous.
He's being a comedian.
Look at the parts that are white. That's ridiculous.
It is so ridiculous.
Yes, they made it over the top on purpose. Everyone is aware of that, right?
I wanted to bring up a little something about this guy. So Al Johnson, or Joson, the guy that's on there. It's pretty ridiculous.
Jake, you better be careful. Cut that.
Dude, please.
Cut that, yes.
That's funny to me.
Why? How? I don't know how that's funny to anybody.
He looks ridiculous, and it's funny. I don't know.
It dates back to, obviously, the minstrel shows that were popular during 1800s through the mid-20th century. Al Jolson. What we don't realize is in 1961, Jackie Wilson recorded a tribute album to Al Jolson. After knowing all this, it's called "You Ain't Heard Nothing Yet," which include.
Who's Jackie Wilson?
Go ahead and look up Jackie Wilson real quick.
The black lady.
No, it's not a black lady. It's a black performer guy. That he's a singer, and he had a few jams. Look at him.
He looks just like him, actually. He's a black version of him.
Stop
Seriously.
Stop it.
You don't think? No, I'm not. I'm saying the white guy looks like him.
Actual white guy.
Yes, not the blackface thing.
He looks like Black Johnny Cash.
He does.
Wow.
That's a great pull.
That was a good pull.
But
so looking at this guy, he had a tribute to Al Jolson, the last guy. You ain't heard nothing yet.
Motherfucker.
Which included the album liner notes below. I'm not going to read them, but they were the only liner notes he ever wrote for any album that he did. Was for Al Jolson.
Today's day and age, you would say he's wrong. He's stupid.
Oh, he's a Tom.
Or whatever. He doesn't know that he was getting made fun of or something. Yeah. And meanwhile, they might be friends.
Nope. And then I was going on with Jackie Wilson.
Sorry.
And he also, this sucks, suffered a stroke and collapsed on stage at the age of 41. He was performing on the Dick Clark Traveling Roadshow while singing Lonely Teardrops. He remained in a coma for the next 8.5 years.
Did he wake up?
I was hoping you were going to say days or weeks.
He woke up a couple times but never said anything for 8.5 years.
That's torture for everyone that's left behind.
At the end of the 8.5.
So I'll go on. It's pretty rough for this guy. Keep it. Okay. We want to look at the guy while we're talking about him.
Shut your.
Oh, I'm gonna fight
I like
you.
Jackie Wilson. He's a good-looking guy.
I need some songs. I need some context from Jackie Wilson.
My phone just literally.
Can we go to YouTube?
Yep, I got you.
Yeah, actually, go on YouTube and pull up a song of my man.
So
live.
Your point is,
I want to hear some live stuff. I'm just reading more on him.
Your point is that he didn't mind the guy doing blackface.
So I'll go on about that afterwards because I have a different kind of.
It was an understanding back then. It was different. They had a different relationship. Just the way it was. I'm not saying it's right. It's just the way it was.
So I'll talk about that. Yeah, turn it up.
All right. What a beat. All right.
Oh, hit it. All right.
Let me tell you something else. I'd rather fight Floyd Patterson, man, than try to fight that beat.
Floyd Patterson.
Fight that beat.
The way you make me feel like I belong.
Kind of slaps.
My man was in the studio singing raw, brother.
That's good.
That's how lucky can a poor man be? Now that is why.
Oh, yes.
They had the best back singers.
Come on, my baby. Yeah. I want the world to know.
Ooh. You're welcome.
He doesn't sound like a bitter man.
It's like Bruno Mars, bro, back in the day.
Oh,
let's go.
Ooh.
The horns. They went with a snare.
But I'll play my way, and that means playing the field.
You hear him going with the snare? Wow.
Hit it, Jackie.
one new tune that comes along and it's forever wind up. Like the chicks in the
He's definitely holding the snare stick like this.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the way this drum sound actually. It sounds super live. All right, so
We're gonna find some Jackie Wilson vinyl when I get home.
you back that off a little bit, just a little bit. You can keep going. So what sucks about this? Okay, so one of his closest friends
Yeah.
set up a fund to take care of Jackie while he was hospitalized that whole time, 8.5 years. Can you guess who that friend is?
The Joson
First
guy.
guy.
That's pretty sweet. It's cute, guys. I like that. You guys got good brains. It was Elvis Presley.
Oh.
It was Elvis Presley?
I was gonna guess, but it wasn't me.
That's
Elvis.
probably because Elvis felt bad for stealing
I was
his
gonna
whole
say
style.
like Louis Armstrong. or something.
God.
His hair and
Leave
his
Elvis
songs.
out of this.
That's
Leave
funny.
Elvis out of
That
this.
is funny. So yeah, 1 month after he slipped into that coma,
Yeah.
his mother slipped into a diabetic coma and died. So clearly we know what's going on in that family. They were eating
bitch.
good.
It was
good, bro.
eating live.
Feeling good.
His only son was
Didn't even say what I was gonna say.
You wanted to.
his only son was accidentally fatally shot, being at the wrong place, wrong time during a gang fight. That's
Damn.
I mean, it's awful. And he passed away on January 21st, 1984, a year before I was born. The official cause of death was listed as pneumonia. To top off all of his bad luck, he was accidentally buried in an unmarked grave in Detroit. Though it was later corrected in
Accidentally.
in 1987, it was
buried?
corrected. I don't know. That's just what I read. I mean, that's insane.
Maybe the end of his life went. Wait, so he 8 years and then he died,
8.5 years, and
but
then
he never woke up for real.
No. And they
He's
buried
gotta
Yeah,
him.
so he
open
had
his
no
eyes with-
friends by then.
So,
Hey,
so
I can
it
get it.
happen. You can
8
accidentally.
years in, he might get buried in the wrong grave.
No, it wasn't buried in a wrong grave.
Or-
He was just buried, and then it was an unmarked grave. That's it.
Because nobody came when he died, probably.
They found out
Wife-
eventually, and 3 years later, they fixed it. They corrected it.
Like, who's they?
I don't
grandma
know.
or
Somebody
something?
figured it out. I don't know.
Yeah.
Somebody figured it out.
His brother.
I think this is good. I think
mean-
this is a good position as ever to carry this over.
But think about man's on
Oh,
top of
yeah.
the world. He's like, I'm recording this. I'm recording this, man. I'm popping off. Like he's like, I've never felt better. He hears this back. He's like, he's driving around. He's making money. He's spending money. He's becoming friends. Buried in an unmarked grave.
Why did he
nobody
get
came.
sick again? You said
Nobody came.
pneumonia?
No,
No, that's what was
that was
called.
the official cause.
Why did he go
He
in-
had a stroke.
He had
Oh,
a stroke on stage. That was
He was
it.
Billy Squire. Stroke me, stroke me.
I mean, my dad, God bless him, had one, and I thought he lost him. And I was super sad.
Yeah.
I was literally missed my flight, I think, because I drank too much. It was,
I know you drove down there.
Yeah. No,
Duh.
I was supposed to fly.
I know, but then you drove because you
No,
missed your flight at the airport.
No,
I thought.
my sister had to drive an hour out of the way to go to the other airport that I was going to take to from a different flight.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So we're going to move it on. We have a few more topics we're going to talk about. We're going to move it on to the Patreon. We'll see you all. Gladys, take it over for us.
Toodles.
Bye.
Now loading Patreon episode. Thank you for the support. We are eternally grateful. We hope you have a good time and a good day from all of us at Zero Idea Productions.
I like it like that.